think I've really ever just listened to music and just sat there and did nothing. I feel like I kind of sometimes associate music with like a task. So like, I feel like that was a cool way to listen to music.
Yeah, that's you, so.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it. I can't really remember anything that happened during the time. I just remember being in like I guess a trance-like state, if I had to put a word to something. But it was just a reflective period for me. You know, I just kind of bowed my head, and before I knew it, I was up, but I definitely wasn't asleep.
Yeah.
So some kind of feeling in between being like asleep, but also being like super reflective. But like, yeah, like I wouldn't be able to tell you how long I was, you know, time wasn't linear.
Nice. That brings me to my next question. What did you guys think about? I know you kind of said you didn't think of much.
Yeah.
You kind of reflected, but anything pop in your head that's memorable? Pop in your head?
I don't even
Maybe
know if
something you worked through?
I don't even remember. Like, I feel like I was thinking about stuff because I feel like it's sometimes really hard to turn my brain off, but it was like nothing important. It was nothing like, it wasn't like loud enough where it, like I remember it, and loud enough where I wasn't paying attention to the music.
Yeah.
I think for me, I remember thinking to myself that my back hurt, and that I was really tired. And it kind of took me somewhere else. Like that's where I started. I started thinking about that, and from there I kind of went. I guess I just. I guess I kind of just started to unpack like why I was feeling tired. Which wasn't like a bad experience. Like it seems like what I'm saying is like, oh, I was just thinking about how tired I was, and it wasn't. I was just kind of like really feeling everything in my body, like genuinely.
It's good. Good.
And I was like, wow, okay, so like, I don't know, I just like, that was the only thing I could focus on.
Yeah.
My body.
I think
And
it was
it's-
the same too.
You think so?
Yeah, because like my shoulder has been hurting, and that's why I couldn't sit still, because I was like, I could really pay attention to it, and I was like, just kind of like stretch and stuff. But yeah, I think there's some things that's like become more like, you become more aware of it and become louder. Because you didn't realize it was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even more so like with the sound, like this pocket of sound, because it's like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it like doubles the senses and it makes you focus on the ones you can actually feel. Like I can't hear, I couldn't see.
Yeah.
There's no like smell in the room, so I can only feel.
Yeah.
I think that's why I was thinking about my body and shit. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was definitely what I like tried to achieve with it, but my first thought is if someone's in this room, like they go to their, I guess you do go to your mind first, but you're kind of like what's on your mind first, but that's not where either of you guys went. You like how do I feel like physically, not like how do I feel mentally.
Yeah.
Which is kind of not the opposite of what I wanted, but definitely not what I expected.
Yeah.
Which is cool though. I like
Yeah.
that. Because it's like completely like taken away. Like you're not even using your mind
For sure.
in like a thinking way. You're just using it in like a understanding your body.
Being aware.
Yeah. I think like I've been on my phone all day. And this is like the moment where I wasn't on my phone. And like, yeah, I feel like I was thinking more. And like, I've just been listening to music all day on my phone. But
Yeah.
like still like either doing
stuff.
something,
Yeah.
like, yeah. So it's interesting to be doing that all day and then compared to this.
Yeah. You think this is like a helpful meditation or sort of ritual that like you can see yourself like doing more often?
Yeah. I think if I had the time, which I
and time and like the setup, like obviously you can't just set this up, but like
Yeah.
if this was just like a space you can go to, like
Yeah.
I don't know, like everyone, like it was just an open space.
Yeah.
you can just go to it every once in a while.
Yeah, I would do it. I'd rather do that than like a normal like yoga meditation. Or maybe this is that, but like the good thing about this is like you don't have to do anything. Like there are no prerequisites to
Yeah, no.
space. Like I don't have to calm myself down. Like the music kind of does that for me.
Yeah.
There's no instructions either.
Yeah.
Like I feel like even when you do a yoga class, like if they try and make it as like I don't know peaceful as possible, but no matter what, it's like they're instructing you to do something.
Yeah, that's true.
They're instructing you to breathe and like to move and to like remind you to like breath in.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So like that's something that I feel like now you have to really think about on your own.
It's true. And there's always, I feel like for me as well, like there's always something that's like antsy about
Same.
being in yoga because I'm being told to like chill out.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking of everything that's like any noise that I hear, any like whatever, like, you know, subconsciously. And that's what like, this is like, you don't really have a choice because
Yeah.
you can't see, can't fucking, sorry for cursing, you can't smell, you can't, you get,
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's not like
everything
what
is
you're
dull.
thinking. It's not. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe that's like modern day
Yeah.
meditation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, it's a forceful meditation.
It's forced. I know, because that's what I was like. The whole project was like, I don't care if someone gets uncomfortable in this room. Like, that's like the purpose. Like,
Yeah.
you're in here for an hour,
Yeah.
and you're kind of stuck here.
Yeah.
And you can't resort to your phone. You can't resort to like looking around.
Yeah.
Or like you're like just stuck with yourself.
Yeah.
And like you can talk to one another. Like we had conversations, but it's not like the man thing.
Yeah.
You're stuck with. Which is interesting.
It'd be interesting to do this with like little kids and see what they would do with themselves.
Yeah.
Like I think about my little sister and
Yeah.
like she would probably lose her mind.
That would
You
be
know?
that would be interesting.
Like I feel like little kids and especially girls versus boys, like they do different things when they're like just sitting still doing
Yeah.
nothing.
Mhm.
Especially playing that music too, I feel like would be very like new to like young ears.
Yeah.
They'd be like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
I'm
what's
listening
happening?
to? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Maybe it'd scare them.
It might scare them. They might like come out and be like traumatized.
Yeah.
Or like come out and be like fine.
But it would also be a test like how long can they sit still with no devices and not anything and no other sensors anywhere without them like until they go
Exactly.
crazy.
That shit would probably scare me as a kid.
Yeah, probably.
Cause like I remember this one time where they took me on a field trip in like preschool to like this like weird like insect museum sort of
Yeah.
thing, and they had like a ride or like a little slide, and it was just like a tunnel. But it was like really dark in the tunnel,
Oh, and it's just noises.
and it was just like there's like bug. It was just like bug themed, maybe because it was more
Yeah,
bug themed
that's
than that. But I was like, I remember I was like, I'm good. Like I don't want to go in that tunnel. want to see how strangers
Yeah.
react to it. Yeah, probably just that though. I think everything's set up.
Do you think it would be as effective if you used music that had like lyrics and singing in it? Like, would that be a distraction, you think?
I feel like it depends because there was like a version I made that had like voice in it, though it wasn't like words you can understand. Yeah, so it was more just like
Be a better way.
exactly more shit like. But I feel like it would just it just got annoying, and I feel like it's like
Yeah,
you kind of have to like strip it back so then it's like still listenable for this long of a period. But yeah, I mean I don't have any more questions, so that's kind of